Well, this is going to be fun. We've got some new stuff today, and I give Evan credit for this. We're going to be doing some new stuff, and it should be pretty fun. So here's what we're doing. It's a 40. My address is here. 40 on, 20 off, times 4. There's 5 exercises, so we've got a total of 20 minutes of work here. Morning, Anders. So it is a kettlebell circuit, but we'll try to, I'll bring up some modifications if you have a dumbbell, okay? So the first one is a kettlebell clean to press. So we've done kettlebell cleans before. It's usually you're pulling with one hand and you kind of bring it up to your shoulder here. But the kettlebell clean to press, you're going to be holding on to what's called the horns of the kettlebell. So not the handle, not the part that goes across the top, but the horns, the two things that like the vertical parts. All right, so you clean it up. So it might be a little bit of a swing, and we bring it up, and then you press up over your head. All right, so if you have a dumbbell only for this, you can hold the sides of the dumbbell, just go down as far as you can with it, and pull it up to here and press up. Okay, so it's just basically bringing it from the floor to your chest and then pressing up overhead. So whatever piece of equipment you have for that, use that. So again, if you're doing it the scripted way, you're holding the sides of the kettlebell, bring that up and press it up over your head. Okay, so that's the clean to press. Weight or carry, open the gate. So if you have a dumbbell, just hold it just off of your shoulder. A kettlebell, you'll be able to hold right in here. All right, so open the gate is more of like a warm-up thing or a stretch thing, but we're going to use it as a core and balance move today. So we bring it up and out. Okay, so that's the open the gate. And usually you'd be sort of marching along and alternating as you go down the turf, open the gate, open the gate. But today we're just going to use it as a balance challenge. Okay, and keeping your core nice and tight so you carry on the same side that you're opening the gate on. At 20 seconds, we'll switch sides. Okay. Push-up position, pull through, which has been on the shelf for a while for some reason. Just hasn't come up, but we're going to be in that push-up position, pulling that weight from under you. Just pulling across. We go 40 seconds there. Reverse lunge, pass under. All right, so if you have a dumbbell here, you probably won't be able to do the pass under, and we'll call halfway, just because of the way the handle is oriented. You won't probably be able to get a good grip on it. But reverse lunge, pass under, you're going to do a regular reverse lunge. But when you get low here, we pass to the other hand and stand up, and then you alternate the reverse lunge. So we're just stepping back as we go. Okay. And then the last one is an SLDL, just hinging down, whatever side the weight is on, that's the leg that's going back. Okay, so nothing brand new there. But we got a couple new movements here, which is fun. We'll see how those go. With that, let's wrap up the foam roll. You got about 20 more seconds. And then I'll meet you on the floor to get warming up. All right, good. So let's start off on your back today. All right, we're going to bring one knee right into your chest. And let's do 10 reps each side of a glute bridge. So pushing that heel down into the floor. Let's keep your whole foot on the floor, but you're just going to be pressing with your heel. So we're pressing up. We're going to go 10 times on one side, then 10 times on the other. Should start to feel this in your cheek near the end. Remember, we're keeping the leg that's close to your chest. Let's keep that nice and close to your chest. You can even give it a hug. Keeping it nice and close so that we're not arching your back up. Just using your hip to do the movement. All right, let's point both feet up at the ceiling, dropping one heel at a time, down to the floor. One more each side. And good. All right, let's roll over to your side. Fingertips are going to go together. And let's trace that rainbow up over your head today. So we're going to keep your thumb on the ground. Tracing your thumb along the ground. Try to watch it with your eyes as you go. And you'll end up open. Checking in with your knees, making sure your knees are stacked right up on top of each other. Let's go through that 5 times each side. If there's any shoulder problems that keep you from opening up like this or from tracing up over your head, you can still leave your arm in and open up. So keeping your shoulder out of the equation will still get the rotation in your upper back, which is what we want. But with this, we just add a little bit of shoulder stretch with it. All right, let's switch sides. If you've done your 5. Making sure each time you close those hands together that your fingertips touch each other. You can even reach past your fingertips to start the movement. That way we're sure it's not just moving your shoulder joint, it's also moving your upper back. And good. Okay, coming up to push-up position. We're going to alternate a Spider-Man stretch here. So starting off like you're going to do a push-up, and we bring that foot up next to your hand. Get a stretch there. We'll hold for about 5 seconds. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So this one's a little bit more active than what we typically do. But we're going to switch back and forth. Just long enough. You're going to keep your foot there just long enough to get the stretch. One more each side. And relax. Good. Let's go. Actually, let's go on one knee. So half kneeling. Tucking your tailbone down, pressing forward. And then we'll press out to the side 45 degrees. We're just taking your hip and do a couple stretches here. And good. Let's go to the other side. And good. All right, last bit of warm up. Let's go feet wide. We'll just alternate lateral squats, getting down into one side, down into the other. Take this chance to get everything nice and warm. Speed is up to you. Just make sure your feet stay flat on the floor. Things should feel like they're opening up as we go. Okay. All right, so just a reminder, we're going 40 seconds on, 20 off. So grab your kettlebell or whatever weight you're using. We can use dumbbells as well for this. It is designed as a kettlebell circuit, but just we'll remember the modifications for a dumbbell. Okay, so first one is that clean to press. We're going 40 seconds, and then we'll have 20 seconds off. Okay, all right, so we're at 20 minutes total, starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Grabbing the sides of that kettlebell. Okay, grab the horns, cleaning up to chest, and then pressing overhead. So as you press overhead, you can't see it in the camera, but it's going to be upside down. So the bottom of the kettlebell touches the floor, and then the bottom of the kettlebell touches the sky. We're over halfway. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, waiter position, open the gate, we'll call halfway. Again, if you have a dumbbell, you'll just hold it off of your shoulder. You can also extend up overhead if that works for you, if you're holding the dumbbell. All right, here we go. So whatever side the weight is on, you're gonna lift that leg and open up. Try to stay tall, don't compensate by leaning away from the weight side. Switch sides. This is more balance work than it is strength work, but it's all good work. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, pull through is next. So we're going to be on a push-up, in a push-up position, dragging that weight back and forth under your body. Three seconds, 2, 1, and here we go. Reaching over, the weight should, you'll reach over with your opposite side hand, grab that weight, pull it over to the unsupported side. Try to keep those hips nice and low. 20 seconds. Try not to let those hands creep out in front of you. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, that pass through is next. So we do a regular, what we would call a suitcase reverse lunge. When you get down to the bottom, you pass to the other hand and stand up. And you're going to be alternating the lunge here. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and off we go. So regular suitcase reverse lunge, pass under the leg, stand back up, switch legs. It's almost like doing a figure 8 with the basketball. With a dumbbell, you may not be able to pass under. So we'll switch it halfway, which is right now. You can still alternate the lunges if you have a dumbbell and you aren't able to pass under. So what I noticed with these, 2 seconds, 1, and relax. What I noticed with those is just a little bit of a balance change at the bottom. Okay, so it's a nice little twist on a regular suitcase reverse lunge. All right, SLDL is next. holding that weight in one hand. Dumbbell or kettlebell, this one should be about the same. Starting now, here we go. I'll call halfway. Switching sides in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, that's round one. Got 3 rounds to go. Getting back up to the clean to press. Again, if you're using a dumbbell for that, you can try holding the sides of the dumbbell. You can also turn it into a one-hand movement and switch halfway. All right, here we go. Halfway, 20 seconds to go. Five seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Okay, open the gate is next. In 2, 1, and go. Oops, I'm sorry. So remember, whatever side the weight is on, that's the side the gate's going to open. So you come up, turn out, drop down. And switch sides. As you bring your knee up, try to bring it up so your thigh gets parallel to the floor or even higher, right? So you want to bring your knee up even with your waistband or even a little bit higher. Try not to let it affect the rest of your body. 2 seconds, 1, and rest. Okay, push-up position is next. Two, 1, and here we go. Pulling that weight back and forth. Halfway. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good. Reverse lunge is next. All right, starting in 3 seconds. 2, 1, and here we go. Whatever side the weight is on, step back with that side first. Then you'll pass underneath. Try to keep your upper body tall as you do it, or halfway. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, Suitcase SLDL to wrap up round 2. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and here we go. Remember to get lots of knee bend on the side that's working. 2 seconds, 1, switch sides. Ten seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're halfway through. Working back up to the kettlebell clean. 2, 1, and here we go. So if you want to do the one hand version, right, you'd be pulling into here and pressing up over your head. Okay, that's probably a more standard, more traditional way. It also kind of depends on the weight that you have. 3 seconds, 2, 1, we're halfway. So if you have a lighter weight and you want to get something out of the shoulder press, we want to go one-handed with this. 5 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Open the gate is next. Okay, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and here we go. Switch sides. I almost feel like balancing with the weight is easier than without it. Maybe that's just me. 10 seconds left. Making sure that foot is spread nice and wide across the floor. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Push up position next. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push up position, pulling that weight through. Keeping your hands under your chest rather than out in front of your face. That means the weight's going to be passing back and forth somewhere between your belly button and the bottom of your ribs. Halfway there. Ten seconds left. Stay nice and strong, keeping hips low, hands under you. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Reverse lunge is next. All right, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and here we go. Best way to do this is to get that knee all the way to the floor. Makes the pass easiest. Halfway if you're switching sides. 10 seconds left. Three seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Good, SLDL to wrap up round 3. All All right, 2 seconds, 1, and off we go. With the SLDL, make sure you're pushing your hips backwards so that the weight shouldn't be on a straight line to the floor. It should almost arc back diagonally to end up right next to your knee or right next to your shin. Switch sides. So as that back leg lifts up, the weight's almost going to follow it for a split second. 2 seconds, 1, and rest. All right, guys, one more time through. Okay, 5 seconds, clean and press. 2, 1, here we go. Halfway. Five seconds left, guys. 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Done with those for the day. Open the gate is next. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three seconds on this side. 2, 1. Switch it up. Again, trying to keep those shoulders level. Don't lean to compensate for the weight. You're going to stay tall and let your core make the adjustment. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, pulling through. All right, 2, 1, here we go. Stay nice and strong, keeping those hips centered. If you find that you keep having to adjust your feet, it's probably because your hands are too far in front of you and they're pushing you backwards. Halfway. If you're starting to find these easy, then you can even put sliders under your feet, which would take it up a couple notches. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, reverse lunge. 2 minutes to go here, guys. All right, 2, 1, and off we go. Taking that knee all the way to the ground if you can. Halfway. Ten seconds left. Letting that front leg do the work and control the speed of the movement. And rest. Okay, wrapping up with the SLDL. Last set starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Finishing with good, strong balance. Hips square to the floor. That means your belly button's going to be facing straight down, not out to the side. Check that back toe. Make sure your back toe is facing the floor. Switch sides. Coming all the way up tall in between each one. Shoulders will be back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay. Well, that was a little bit different today. I found that to be more balance focused, which is kind of cool. We haven't done one like that in a while, so nice change of pace. But yeah, make sure you guys get out for a walk today. And hope you're enjoying the challenge so far. I know Strava can sometimes be a little tough to figure out or latch onto, but it's a good tool to use if you're interested in the mileage. So keep up the good work, gang. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Brian. You too.
Have a great day.